Good.
We are reading from Vilapa Kusumanjali, verse number 22. O Shashimukhi, moon-faced girl, after your bath, may I gently and carefully wipe the water from your tender limbs with fine towels, as the borders of your fish-like eyes joyfully move in all directions, and then, with goose pimples of ecstasy on my body, after covering your hips with a red silken petticoat, may I cover all your limbs, from your head down, with an incomparably beautiful blue sari.
Yeah.
O Shashimukhi, moon-faced girl, after your bath, may I gently and carefully wipe the water from your tender limbs with fine towels, as the borders of your fish-like eyes joyfully move in all directions, and then, with goose pimples of ecstasy on my body, after covering your hips with a red silken petticoat, may I cover all your limbs, from your head down, with an incomparably beautiful blue sari. In his Swarupa Vesh, Shiraguna Dasa has a wonderful vision. May Maya, in the form of bodily consciousness, not take my mind away from the lotus feet of my Ishtadev. Maya stops one from remembering the beloved Ishtadev. Narottam Das Prarthana. Hoya Maya Radasa, Korinana Abhilasa, Tomara Smarana Gelo Dure. As a servant of Maya, I desire different things, and my remembrance of you has gone far away. The scriptures and the great teachers have said that the Raga devotee must fix himself firmly on his Swarupa Avesh. Prema Bhakti Chandrika. Ragera Bhajana Patha, Kohi Ebe Abhimata, Loka Veda Sara Eivani, Sakhira Anuga Hoya, Vraje Sita Deha Paya, Ei Bhave Judabe Parani. Now I will tell you my opinion about the path of spontaneous devotion, Raga Bhajan. These words are the essence of the popular and Vedic teachings. If you follow in the footsteps of the Sakhis, you will attain a spiritual body in Vraja. In this way, you will gratify your spiritual self. What means gratify your spiritual self? To gratify your spiritual self.
What is the meaning of gratifying?
Satisfied.
Without that, self will never satisfy. By knowing myself, spiritual self satisfied. Only the spiritual, my Sarup satisfied. When I come in that consciousness, and for that, a spiritual self is the base. To know the spiritual self, and this Sarup will come in my spiritual self, not in this body. To knowing that identification, that moment we got the full satisfaction that there is a hope of me, that I will grow further because of this condition. My Sarup, my growth is there because I can identify my spiritual self. And that is the satisfaction. Satisfaction I have not now, but I have a hope to get it. Thinking of this is also satisfying.
There is a popular song saying, I can get no satisfaction. You all know.
Yeah, sure. There is no satisfaction in material things. So I will not get any satisfaction. But the moment we will identify the spiritual self, we are satisfied. Or materialist is not interesting. Avoid it. Before person is lusty for that, now we run out from that. your spiritual self is satisfying. This is not satisfying. Right.
Now I will tell you my opinion about the path of spontaneous devotion. These words are the essence of the popular and Vedic teachings. If you follow in the footsteps of the Sakhis, you will attain a spiritual body in Vraja.
You see, the first is the spiritual self. Read again.
Now I will tell you my opinion about the path of spontaneous devotion. These words are the essence of the popular and Vedic teachings. If you follow in the footsteps of the Sakhis, you will attain a spiritual body in Vraja. In this way, you will gratify your spiritual self.
That is the spiritual. Identifying soul is the beginning. Pure goodness. The Shuddha Sattva is my identifying my spirit. That is Vishuddha Sattva. Yeah.
Nothing else but this can gratify the hearts of the Gaudiya Vaishnavas.
Yeah. Only Gaudiya Vaishnava or Ras. Again repeat this paragraph. He is in discussion on this point.
Now I will tell you my opinion about the path of spontaneous devotion. This is Prema Bhakti Chandrika.
From beginning.
From beginning.
Or you.
In his Swarupa Vesh, Shri Raghunatha Das has a wonderful vision. May Maya, in the form of bodily consciousness, not take my mind away from the lotus feet of my Ishtadev.
Yeah. Not from Gurudev, Ishtadev. History is important. This is Gaudiya Siddhanta.
Maya stops one from remembering the beloved deity. Hoya Maya Radasa Korinana Abhilasa.
When Maya does, then material desire starts, project starts. more money, how to bring?
Tomara smarana gelo dure. Prarthana. As a servant of Maya, I desire different things, and my remembrance of you has gone far away. The scriptures and the great teachers have said that the Raga devotee must fix himself firmly on his Svarup Avesh.
Sri Radha.
Ragera bhajana patra, kohi ebe abhimata, loka veda sara eivani, sakira anuga hoya, vraje sida deha paya, ei bhave juda parani. Prema Bhakti Chandrika. Now I will tell you my opinion about the path of spontaneous devotion. These words are the essence of the popular and Vedic teachings. If you follow in the footsteps of the Sakhis, you will attain a spiritual body in Vraja. In this way, you will gratify your spiritual self. Nothing else but this can gratify the hearts of the Gaudiya Vaishnavas. No one can attain perfection while being in the bodily consciousness.
No one.
No?
Many powerful persons are there. No one? Sri Radha.
Although Srila Sanatana Goswami was the crown jewel of scholars, he still humbly inquired from Sriman Mahaprabhu, "Who am I? Why am I suffering the threefold miseries? I do not know what is my own benefit. I ask you, what is the means and what is the goal? For I do not know. Please tell me all these truths yourself." Sriman Mahaprabhu gave the following very simple answer. Jivara Svarupa hoy, Krishnera Nitya Das. Krishnera Tatashta Shakti, Peda Abeda Prakash. The constitutional position of the spirit soul is that it is eternal servant of Krishna. It is Krishna's marginal potency and is both different and non-different from Krishna. The living entity is Krishna's eternal servant, but he has forgotten that. and for that fault Maya bound him around the neck. But when the soul worships Krishna and serves the Guru's feet, the network of Maya will break, and he will attain Krishna's lotus feet. But the Gaudiya Vaishnavas do not have their aspirations fulfilled unless they worship Sri Radha and they attain Sri Radha's lotus feet. Sri Raghunatha is burning in the fire of separation from Sri Radha only. He has no other shelter but Sri Radhika's lotus feet. Vishakhananda Stotram Bhajami Radham Aravinda Netram Smarami Radham Madhura Smitasam Vadami Radham Karuna Bharadram Tatom Mana Mamanyasti Gatirna Kapi. I worship lotus-eyed Radha. I remember the sweetly smiling face of Radha, and I speak of Radha, who is filled with compassion. In this way, there is no other shelter for me. Shri Gauranga accepted Raghunath Das as one of his own dear disciples by giving him his string of kunja beads and his rock from Govardhana hill, making Raghunath a thing. Shila diya Gosai more, Samar pila Govardhane, Gunjamala diya stana, Dila Radhika charane. Chaitanya Charitamrita.
Underline the Bangla. Read it again.
Shri Gauranga accepted Raghunatha as one of his own dear disciples by giving him his string of kunja beads and his rock from Govardhan hill, making Raghunatha think. Shila diya Gosai more, Samar pila Govardhane, Gunja mala diya sthana, Dila Radhika charane.
Yahoo!
By giving me the rock, the Lord has offered me to Govardhana hill. And by giving me these kunja strings, he has given me a place at Radhika's lotus feet. When Raghunath Das remembers the Lord's mercy, he anxiously cries out for his Praneshwari. There is no end to this cry of grief. for these pastimes are eternal. A fortunate devotee can hear Raghunadasa lamenting of separation on the bank of Shirada Kunda even now. When the noise of the passionate material world abates in the deep night, the pitiful Ragini of these lamentations will resound on the stringed instrument of the sensitive devotee's heart. By the grace of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, one who became mad with love for Sri Radha was Sri Raghunadas Goswami. And one who became mad with love for Sri Radha was Sri Prabodhananda Saraswati. That has been proven through their writings. They are wandering through Vraja, crying, "Where are you, Radharani?" Our Raghunatha Das wants to see his Ishvari on the bank of her sweet Kunda. I want to see the jewel-like young couple of Raja becoming tired of their extensive water sports in their beautiful lake, being served honey wine by their affectionate girlfriends afterwards in a sweet kunja on the shore, and making each other drink this honey wine.
Again,
I want to see the jewel-like young couple of Raja becoming tired of their extensive water sports in their beautiful lake, being served honey wine by their affectionate girlfriends afterwards in a sweet kunja on the shore, and making each other drink this honey wine. In his Swarupa Vesh, Shri Raghunadas dries Srimati's limbs with a thin towel. Obsessed with transcendental greed, Shri Raghunatha calls Shri Radhika's bath water Paniya, which means drinking water. Not only the Yamuna's water is Paniya, but also Shrimati's bath water. Why is this water coveted so much by the Kinkaris? Because every drop is sprinkled with Radhika's Mahabhav. In topmost bliss, Tulasi rubs those drops from Shri Radhika's divine body with fine white towels that look like the white autumn clouds drawing pearls from a steady lightning strike. Then she squeezes the water out of Swamini's thick tress of hair with another white towel. It looks as if the darkness, the hair, is grasped by the moonlight, the white towel, and is now crying of pain in the form of the water drops that are dripping out. While Tulasi wipes Swamini's limbs, Swamini's fish-like eyes blissfully look in all directions. Seeing the sweetness of Shri Radhika's eyes, Tulasi addresses her as Shashimukhi, or moon-faced girl. When she does that, the remembrance of Radha and Krishna's pastimes in the Kunja is woven, is coming through her mind. Why? Once, during his love play with Shri Radhika, Mohana became enchanted by the beauty of Radhika's eyes, and he eagerly kissed them, saying, "Aha, how beautiful are your eyes." Shri Radhika suddenly smiled when she saw that some of her kajal, eyeliner, got stuck on Krishna's lips after he had kissed her.
My God. One is black and it also becomes black. Totally black.
Seeing her sweet smile, Krishna said, "Oh, what a nectarian smile!" And he tasted some of this nectar by kissing her lips. Leaving a black spot of kajal on them.
Yeah. What a beautiful platform.
This black spot made her otherwise spotless, divine moon-like face glow like the ordinary moon that also has so many black spots. When Tulasi sees this restlessness of Swamini's eyes, she awakens the remembrance of this pastime in her mind and calls her Shashimukhi, or moon-faced girl. In this way, the comparison between Shirada's spotless moon-like face and the ordinary moon, which is full of spots, is successful. The word Mridvanga, meaning tender limbs, is nicely explained in Shilarupa Goswami's Ujjvala Nilamani. Shirupa Manjari tells Turati Manjari, "Look, last night Shri Radhika lay on this bed of fresh jasmine flowers, but the flowers are not even slightly damaged. Rather, Shri Radhika's limbs have been bruised by the touch of these soft flowers." After squeezing the bath water out of Swamini's hair, Tulasi takes off her wet bathing dress and dresses her with a red petticoat on the buttocks and a blue sari from tip to toe. What a wonderful, loving heart's service. Standing outside of the domain of prema, one cannot understand anything about prema Mai Radha.
Sri Radha. So many don't want Radha because they don't like love. Radha. Radhe.
The sadhakas should learn by cribbing from Tulasi how to execute these devotional services. Tulasi puts on Shri Radha's blue garments just to remind her of Krishna. And she puts a red petticoat that represents her passionate attachment to him on Swamini's buttocks. This red petticoat is 8 meters long and extends widely when it is folded around her waist and almost horizontally when she dances.
This is here Brajvasi Langa. Very big. They wear only blouse and langa. That is gopi dress.
The neophyte devotee should cast all sensual thoughts out of the mind and meditate on these services with a pure heart.
Yeah.
Sripad Ramanujacharya says, when meditation becomes intense, it will flow like a stream, free from all other disturbing thoughts. And the sadhaka will experience it as a genuine, transcendental perception. Lord Krishna himself has also sung the glories of Smarana in his Bhagavad Gita. O Partha, for the mystics who always remember me with undivided attention and concentration, I am easily attained. According to Sri Sanatana Goswami, Harinama Sankirtana helps the sadhaka to achieve swift success in the practice of Smarana. As a result of Sankirtana, the joy of meditation increases And as a result of meditation, the sweetness and the joy of Sankirtana increases.
Chanting and meditation goes together. If you chanting, meditation helping you. If your meditation, chanting will help you. You can help chanting also. Like this. Is together goes meditation and chanting. Chanting and listening together goes. Listening is also looking the pastime. You will see many sadhus, they sit in katha and chanting. To see the divine pastime in that. So they are chanting and more perfectly going deep in that. They cannot sit without chanting. They cannot say that I will listen, chanting cannot disturb me. No. They say it's helping. You are chanting and listening. You can imagine. Why? Changing before not possible. In beginning stage, both not possible. But now it's possible. It's more interesting. It's a very good this explanation. Please try to read this. Very nice. Many things to learn from this. Long way for explanation also. I'm listening, I so much. Really. Go on. Finish. Huh?
No.
Then
As a result of Sankirtana, the joy of meditation increases. And as a result of meditation, the sweetness and the joy of Sankirtana increases.
yeah.
In this way, the two invigorate each other, and it is experienced as if they are not two separate activities, but only one.
You see that? Yeah, again.
As a result of Sankirtana, the joy of meditation increases. And as a result of meditation, the sweetness and the joy of Sankirtana increases. In this way, the two invigorate each other, and it is experienced as if they are not two separate activities, but only one.
Only one.
Although the door of Swamini's dressing room is closed while she's dressing, she still looks around restlessly, as if she thinks, I understand that Sundara is watching me. Chaitanya Charitamrita. Krishna Mai, Krishna Yara Antare Bahire, Jaha Jaha Netra Pode, Taha Krishna Spure.
Underline. Inside is Krishna, outside is Krishna. Where she see, only she see Krishna. These are, remember, Andare Krishna, Bahire Krishna. What is it?
Krishna Mai, matlab
Krishna Mai. Full of Krishna. Krishna Mai. Ananda Mai. Ananda with the Ananda. Krishna Mai, full of Krishna inside. Ras Mai, full of Rasa. Ras Mai. Bhava Mai, full of Bhava. Karuna Mai, full of mercy. Karuna.
Krishna Mai, Krishna Jara Antare Bahire, Jaha Jaha Netra Pode, Taha Krishna Spore.
Yahoo!
Krishna Mai means that Krishna is inside and outside of her. Wherever she casts her glance, she sees Krishna. Remembering Krishna, Lajavati means shy Radhika, shrinks.
Sai means, and now she is looking Krishna. Others not look and she is looking. Then she becomes shy. And in the public I am looking Krishna and she is shy. But really Krishna is not there. Only she is looking Krishna and she becomes shy with that. Because what other will say, so she becomes shy. But she is looking, Krishna is not there. Because of Krishna Mai. Oh, like this. Madness, Krishna. Because Krishna Mai, she is in and out Krishna. So she cannot see out of Krishna. So inside Krishna, outside Krishna, Andare Krishna, Bahare Krishna, Krishna Mai. Where she sees Krishna, जहाँ उस पूरे means looking. What is Bangla?
Krishna Mai, Krishna Jara Antare Bahire,
Krishna Jara Antare Bahire.
Jaha Jaha Netra Pode,
Taha taha.
Taha Krishna's Guru.
Taha Krishna. Wow. Yeah.
Krishna Mai means that Krishna is inside and outside of her. Wherever she casts her glance, she sees Krishna.
Sri Radhe.
Remembering Krishna, Lajjavati, Shai Radhika.
This is Krishna consciousness. This is Krishna consciousness. This is Krishna consciousness. This Prabhupada says to be a Krishna consciousness where you see Krishna, become Krishna mind. Inside is Krishna, outside is Krishna. Where my eyes is going, everywhere is Krishna. How I will learn this? Without her mercy, impossible. No way, no way, no way. So, go on.
Remembering Krishna, Lajjavati shrinks out of shyness. Shiladasa Goswami writes, she covers her limbs with the silken garments of bashfulness, of shyness. After this, Tulasi wants to put the Odana veil over Swamini's head, but just then her hands remain empty. The vision has stopped, and Shiraguna Dasa prays again to Swamini's lotus feet for devotional service.
You see, vision stopped. Vision stopped means my Siddha Deha is finished. I lose that. My divine vision stopped. I can come in my material.
Shirasika Chandra Dasa sings, listen to my petition once more, O moon-faced bride. After I completed your bath, I will dry off your very tender body with soft silken towels. This will make you very happy and make your fish-like eyes restlessly go here and there. Then I take off your wet bathing clothes, throw them far away, and cover your buttocks with a red petticoat. Then I will hang a divine veil from your head to cover your whole body. Don't let me down. Give me this service so that my body will become studded with goose pimples of ecstasy. Thus ends the verse 22.
What is the sloka?
O Shashimukhi, moon-faced girl, after your bath, may I gently and carefully wipe the water from your tender lips with fine towels, as the borders of your fish-like eyes.
One thing I want to say, why fish is mentioned? Fish like eyes. Always you will see many places fish is mentioned. You know, in a vegetarian they don't take fish, right? After every place mention about fish, although this fish is eating all dirt of the water, after it's mentioned fish like eyes, why? Because this fish cannot live without water. Radhika eyes cannot live without Krishna. When anything cannot possible to live without that, then is mentioned fish. Means if you take out from the water to fish, he will die. That is the connection of the fish and water. So that is the connection of Radha and Krishna. If you want to far to each other, they cannot live. How you imagine that Krishna went to Dwarka, Vaikuntha? He never went out from Vrindavan still. How Radhika will live without him? His eyes is like a fish. The condition of her eyes like a fish. This fish will die without Krishna, my dear. This cannot live. Eyes cannot tolerate this suffering. So it's a very auspicious. It's a very lucky for Indians when they see the fish. You know this? I don't know in Western world, but here fish is the luckiest thing. If you go out and you see the fish, you are the lucky time. Your tour will be very successful. Fish. Because your eyes is like that. You are very connected with the Lord. This fish is teaching. Understand? Radhe, Radhe. See, directors are sitting here. I'm in time today.
Just finish this look.
Well,
As the borders of your fish-like eyes joyfully move in all directions,
all it moving, all directions. For what? For you. And where is moving? You are everywhere. Get देखूं तो श्याम भाई. Where Radhika see only you. No thing exists for her. Mucho amor. Yeah.
and then, with goose pimples of ecstasy on my body, after covering your hips with a red silken petticoat, may I cover all your limbs from your head down with an incomparably beautiful blue sari.
Sri Radha. Radhe Radhe. Good. Why you angry to me? To you? Very serious?
In this case, you follow the Shakis with the Mancharas.
In Sakhi also.
And
You
if
see,
you follow,
Maharaj is so strict that you only want to listen Manjari. This is, but they not say Manjari. They say Sakhi, and where I am, I have to find out. Because Sakhi, Manjari is very confident.
because if you follow the Shakis, actually you would be Radha, not Ula.
No. But the Rasikas want to hide Manjari. Talking about Manjari, wow, but hiding also. Because you know the where is your mood. Now you don't need to clear it. You already fixed in your house. In beginning they have it doubtful, so they clear it. Which one sloka is it?
22.
Again Vilapa Kusumanjali. Nobody wants to ready to leave this book. How are you? You want lollipop? Okay. No problem. That was afternoon